Hello guys, in this election prediction video we have Mary Peltola, the current House Representative of Alaska at large, versus former President Donald Trump. Mary Peltola is a very interesting candidate. She's a very moderate candidate, so I think she would definitely be able to appeal some moderate Republican voters in certain red states, and she would definitely make it a lot more competitive than it would be previously. So I think she would be a pretty good candidate, honestly, for the Democrats to run. However, I don't think she'll be even that likely to ever win. Like, I think she wouldn't be that likely to be able to win the nomination just because of how super moderate she is on a lot of issues. So I think she'll definitely struggle with a lot of liberal voters in the primary. So let's get right in with the likely states. Montana definitely has a streak of electing Democrats at times, but it'll definitely be unlikely for her. Same with Utah. I think there's a lot of moderate Republicans here. I think she could get it down to under 10%, but I still think Trump will win here. Kansas as well is one of those states. Mississippi and South Carolina, I think, give her the benefit of the doubt. I think she could get these states to likely under 10%. In the state of Alaska, I really think she'd be able to win it, honestly. She was able to beat heavily backed Trump candidate Sarah Palin. So I think Mary Peltola will be able to eke one out over Donald Trump just because it's her home state. And she appealed pretty well to Alaskan voters. She won by 3% against Palin in the special election. So let's get into this. First few states, Colorado, New Mexico, and Virginia. I think with just moderate voters, she'll be able to easily clear over 10% in these states. Nebraska's first district, I think, will be definitely likely for Donald Trump here. We definitely saw in the special election it was likely, so Democrats might have some strength there. In Nebraska's second, I think Mary Peltola will be easily able to win by a 6 or 7% margin against Donald Trump here, just with moderate voters alone. In Texas, I think it'll be a lean state, probably around 4% or 4.5% victory for Trump here. Mary Peltola will be definitely able to get the margins down in this state. In the state of Iowa, I think it'll be, honestly, probably even a lean margin for Mary Peltola. I think with rural voters, she'll be able to very much connect with them and definitely get it a lot more competitive than it usually is. Ohio, on the other hand, I think I would vote to the right of Iowa, honestly. It's a really weird-looking situation, but with this type of candidates running, I think she'll be able to probably prevent troll. I think Trump will be able to get around 6% in the state of Ohio. Next few states, let's see here. New Hampshire and Maine, I think, should be able to easily win these areas. Probably even Maine by over 10%, honestly. It's a very rural state. And even Maine second, I think, would flip. Just because Jared Golden's able to win here, and he's a similar type of Democrat that Mary Peltola is. The next few areas, let's see here. Minnesota, I think, should be able to win by a likely margin for sure. I think most of the Democrats would come out to vote for her. In the state of Florida, I think it's Trump's home state. I think it would be win it by like 2 or 3% against Mary Peltola. Next few states. Arizona and Nevada, I think these would probably side with Mary Peltola again, just because of moderate voters in these states. You'll be able to win them over. In Georgia, I think she'd be able to carry this state as well, while Trump will be able to win New Hampshire by a lean margin. And these last few states here, I think Michigan would vote for Mary Peltola. Same with Pennsylvania, just because of her appeal with rural voters. And the state of Wisconsin would be the closer state to watch. But I think she would be able to win this state just by like a 1.3% margin, while Michigan's like 3%, Pennsylvania 2%. So that's my election prediction. It's Mary Peltola versus Donald Trump. Let me know what you think of this election prediction in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.